Hey, what's up? So I wanted to share this game that I just was I think it's the daily deal or whatever on Steam, right? I think that's what I saw. I think it came up yesterday on the main front store page, and apparently it's a launch sale too for this game, right? Oh, it's not. Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, it's still on the front page because it hasn't reset today. This is called Hellbreach Vegas, and people are comparing it to, oh crap, Killing Floor. I think Killing Floor. I never played too much of that, like, or Left 4 Dead, like that kind of a thing. So it's 4-player co-op, but I've played solo, of course. That's usually what I end up doing with these games. But it's cool, man. It's so much freaking fun. It's really cool. And I was first impressed when I first saw this. I was like, oh, I was impressed by the graphics. And then I saw it was like one developer, and I was like, what the heck? More and more developers are just like going solo and making these like really cool 4 to 5 hour games and stuff. Like I'm trying to remember the name of that other one that I really liked as well that came out a little while back. They even launched it on Xbox, and I can't remember the freaking name of it right now. But I'd recommend that too, as I bought the demo. They had a demo. I called it a demo. They had it for sale, but it was so short. It was like a half hour long, maybe an hour at the most, and you could keep replaying it, but it cost money, and I called it a demo, and I was like, but it's really good. And then the full game was like a few hours long, which was awesome. Anyways, I went a little too far off topic there. It's cool to see like one developer make like a really cool game. And whatever. What, I don't know, it's cool, man. Anyways, so I really like the visuals on this game. It's pretty nice, very pretty. I liked it. Even the combat, like the shooting right away. At first, I was a little. In games like this, I don't usually aim down the sights, and sometimes the hipfire can be a little weird. But actually, the hipfire in this works pretty well. That's all I used the whole time. I never did the ADS. Yeah, so I did hipfire the whole time, and it was comfortable enough. A tiny little cross dot. I didn't even check if you could actually increase it. Didn't need to or anything. But it's really fun and cool right away. But then it just kept getting better. I was getting random busts besides the ones that you can purchase. Like as you get skulls like for beating waves. I don't even know exactly how it worked, but you get skulls eventually. I think it's for beating waves, and the skull can unlock a door. And until you get used to the level and the layout of the map, there's like probably a couple different spots where you can open 2 different doors to the same spot. So you waste a key or whatever, basically. But anyways, you don't get to explore the whole map right away. You have to beat a wave, then you can unlock a portion of extra bit of map, and then you beat a wave, and then you can unlock another extra portion of the map. Eventually, like about I don't know, several waves in, I was doing 10 max. You've got the whole place unlocked by I think around the 7th or 8th wave. I think could be wrong. I played the demo a couple times. I beat it both times with 10 waves. I'm probably gonna buy this. I think I'm trying not to spend money, man. Like I don't want to spend money right now, and I want to try to save for like a year, but it's like whatever. It's cheap, man. It's cheap. The launch sale is $10. The normal price is $15. So I probably will pick it up with another couple of games. The reason I don't want to spend money is because there's so many games I want right now. There's at least 10 different games that I want right now. Like at least. That's not even going into the other ones I'm forgetting, because there's probably 20. Like, and at least half of those are like full price or $40. And I'm like, man, yeah, I can't spend that much money, like especially all at once, man. That's ridiculous. Anyways. So other cool things I like about this game was you can get electricity on your weapon, which also does chain lightning on the enemies. So that's pretty cool. You get damage boosts. So when I was first playing this, as you increase the waves, the enemies get stronger, and I forgot that happens in these games. It's been a while since I played something like this. So a few waves in, I was doing less damage. Actually, even the second wave. The first wave, I was one shot headshots on the enemies. And then the second wave, I had started taking 2 shots, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And I didn't know eventually after a few waves, because it took a few, probably like maybe 5 or 6 waves before I got a damage boost, because I didn't find it on the map yet. Um, and then when I saw that there was a damage boost, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." So as long as you can find your way around and get some damage boost, you'll be able to keep up with the damage. That's an actual damage boost. Like if you have you can get more guns. Excuse me a sec. You collect money as you kill enemies, and then in the level in the map you find guns on the ground or whatever. You can buy them. You have to have money to buy them, and once you unlock them, you have it, right? But then you buy ammo too. Yeah, so you can get different weapons. That's so the different. I think I'm pretty sure they have a different damage, based on. I had a Twitch stream open and an ad opened, and I just closed it. It's the devs doing Alan Wake 2, which I don't hate Epic's game launcher or anything, but I'm still yet to really give it too much time playing on, and I just don't care about buying the game. Also, I don't want to, like, I'm not holding off on buying games. I would have bought Alan Wake at launch, man. Part 2, part 1, I just from the looks of it, I'm disappointed by Alan Wake 2, the way it looks. I wanted it to be more like part 1, but they changed it, I guess. But I do plan to check it out someday, anyways, let me see what else. So I didn't know I was gonna get damage boost. There's different perks, and at first I thought they were gonna be random. So I hope maybe like in the future or in the full game. I don't know for sure yet. Because full game's out, I'm probably gonna pick it up. But I don't know if the perks are randomized or if they're always set. Because in the demo it was set. When I played the second playthrough of 10 waves, the perks and everything were all in the exact same spot they were before, and I was like, oh, a little disappointed on that. So I don't know if they're gonna have like randomized perks or anything like in those same spots in the map, or even put in different places, or if it's always gonna be like that set perk. If it's always a set perk, that's fine. It's just slightly disappointing. To me anyways. It's not a big deal. Like I like the game is cool, man, so I'd still play it. Let me see that there's oh yeah, you also get a chance to freeze enemies when they strike you, when they hit you, so that's cool. I saw it once. When I bought it, I wasn't sure how effective it was going to be, because I was keeping my distance pretty well most of the time, and then I saw an enemy hit it, and I saw the visual effect, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. That's but for an indie game too. Yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's good looking stuff. There's enemies that some of the like tougher enemies summon flaming earth spikes. They're like earth spikes that come up, but they're also on fire. And I was like, oh my, what the? That's freaking cool, man. And then there's fat poison explosion guys. They just look cool. I like the glow effect on them too. And when you kill them, they explode into a poison cloud. I don't think it does damage to enemies. That would be cool. And the bats. I really like the bats. The bats come flying at you. They're small, and they come in a lot, right? So you're just like constantly unloading on these bats. And at one point, I was running away, trying to find my way around the map, and I was like, let me try these guys with my pistol. I pulled my pistol out, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like like it felt good. Like I don't know, I like the gunplay feels good in this. I like it anyways. I thought it was cool. So one thing I noticed about the demo, and this was I went and looked at the store page after I finished the demo, so I was like, this demo's kind of small. Is this a whole game? Is that why it's so cheap? Is it so cheap because this one level is it? And I was like, you know what? I'd still pay $10 for this one level. I would. No, for real. I was like, and then I looked at the store, and I think there's 7 levels. Besides that one, I didn't memorize it, and I didn't keep it open either. But I'm double checking real quick. I think there's 7. Where are you? I didn't realize this page had so much information on it. 7 maps and 1 practice map. 19 guns, 3 melee weapons, 12 perks, 5 slot machines, 10 enemy types, 5 game modes. The only one I'm interested when I read the descriptions of the game modes was Survive. They have 5 different game modes, and I was reading, and I was like, I'll just stick to the one, I guess, But no, that's cool. Anyways. I didn't mean to talk as long as I did about this. I did go a little off topic, actually quite a bit off topic and all that. But I wanted to share this. This is the demo's out right now. The game just launched. It's on sale for $10 on a launch price sale thing. And that's it, man. Go check out the demo. It's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.